My beloved child, open your heart to receive words of hope and encouragement. This message is a key that can unlock profound joy in your life. Before we delve into its depths, take a moment to still your mind and prepare your spirit. Let the cares of the world fade away as you focus on these words of love and promise. In the quiet of this moment, feel the gentle presence of divine love surrounding you. It's a love that has known you since before time began, a love that cherishes every part of your being. This message is a testament to that enduring love, a beacon of hope in times of uncertainty, and a guide to the joy that awaits you. As you embrace these words, know that they are meant specifically for you, right where you are in your life journey. Whether you're standing at a crossroads, climbing a mountain of challenges, or basking in the sunlight of success, this message holds truth and power for your unique situation. Let your heart be receptive and your spirit eager as we explore the profound connection between your prayers and the joy that awaits you. Each word is a stepping stone on the path to a deeper, more fulfilling relationship with the divine. Prepare to be uplifted, encouraged, and reminded of the incredible value of your prayers and the happiness they can bring. Now, let us begin this journey of spiritual renewal and divine revelation. Beloved, hear these words of promise and hope. The message I share with you today is not just mere words, but a key that unlocks the door to profound, lasting joy. This joy is not the fleeting happiness that the world offers, but a deep, abiding sense of contentment and peace that can sustain you through all of life's ups and downs. This key to joy is not hidden away in some distant place, nor is it reserved for a select few. It is available to you, right here, right now. It lies in the understanding of the power of your prayers and the intimate connection they create between us. As you grasp this truth, you will find that joy begins to permeate every aspect of your life. The joy I speak of is not dependent on your circumstances. It doesn't rely on everything going perfectly in your life or on the absence of challenges. Rather, it's a joy that springs from the knowledge that you are deeply loved, that your voice is heard, and that your prayers matter. It's a joy that comes from knowing that no matter what you face, you are not alone. This key to joy opens up a new perspective on life. It allows you to see beyond the immediate challenges and frustrations, to glimpse the bigger picture of my love and care for you. As you use this key, you'll find that even in difficult times, there is an undercurrent of joy sustaining you, reminding you of my presence and my promises. The joy that this message unlocks is transformative. It changes not just how you feel, but how you think and act. It infuses your interactions with others with a new sense of love and grace. It gives you strength to face challenges with courage and hope. This joy becomes a light within you, shining out to touch the lives of those around you. As you embrace this key to joy, you'll find that it opens up new possibilities in your life. Joy fuels creativity, inspires courage, and nurtures resilience. It allows you to dream bigger, to love more deeply, and to live more fully. This joy becomes the foundation upon which you can build a life of purpose and meaning. Remember, this key to joy is not a one-time use tool. It's a key that you can turn again and again, each time unlocking new depths of joy in your life. Every time you pray, every time you open your heart to me, you are using this key, accessing the wellspring of joy that I have placed within you. This joy is not just for your benefit alone. As you experience this deep, abiding joy, you become a beacon of hope for others. Your joy becomes contagious, spreading to those around you, lifting spirits and bringing light to dark places. In this way, the key to joy that I give you becomes a blessing not just for you, but for your entire community. Understand that this key to joy doesn't mean you won't face hardships or sorrows. Life will still have its challenges. But with this key, you have a way to access joy even in the midst of difficulties. It gives you the ability to hold on to hope, to find peace in the storm, and to trust in my love even when circumstances seem dark. If you need God's blessings, then type "Yes, I need" in the comments. As you use this key to joy, be patient with yourself. Joy, like any fruit of the Spirit, grows and deepens over time. There may be days when joy feels more accessible than others. On the harder days, remember that the key is still in your hand. Turn it through prayer, through meditation on my word, through acts of love and service. Joy will come. This key to joy also unlocks a new understanding of your worth and value. As you grasp how precious your prayers are to me, how intently I listen to every word, you'll begin to see yourself through my eyes. You'll recognize the incredible worth you have as my beloved child. This realization itself is a source of deep, abiding joy. Let this key to joy open your eyes to the beauty and wonder all around you. As you walk in joy, you'll find yourself more attuned to the small miracles of everyday life, the beauty of nature, the kindness of a stranger, the laughter of a child. These moments become touchstones of joy, reminders of my presence and love in your life. Remember, beloved, that this key to joy is a gift from me to you. It's not something you have to earn or strive for. It's freely given, a testament to my love for you. All you need to do is accept it, use it, and allow the joy it unlocks to flow freely in your life. As we continue this message, hold on to this truth. The key to joy is in your hands. It's found in the power of your prayers, in the intimacy of our relationship, in the knowledge that you are heard and loved beyond measure. Let this joy begin to take root in your heart, transforming your life from the inside out. My cherished child, as you begin to unlock the joy that awaits you, understand this fundamental truth. Your prayers are infinitely precious to me. Every word, every thought, every silent longing of your heart is a treasure that I hold dear. Your prayers are not mere words spoken into the void, but intimate conversations that I cherish and honor. When you pray, you are engaging in an act of profound significance. You are reaching out across the expanse of creation to connect with the very heart of the divine. Each prayer is like a precious gem, unique and valuable, reflecting the light of your faith and the depth of your trust in me. I want you to grasp how much your prayers mean to me. They are not a burden or an obligation, but a delight. Just as a parent treasures every word from their child, so do I treasure every word from you. Your prayers bring me joy, touching my heart in ways you cannot fully comprehend. Your prayers are precious because they are an expression of your faith. When you pray, you are demonstrating your belief in my existence, my goodness, and my ability to act in your life. This faith, even when it feels small or uncertain, is of immeasurable worth to me. It's the mustard seed that can move mountains. Understand that the value of your prayers is not determined by their eloquence or length. A simple "help me" whispered in a moment of need is just as precious as the most beautifully crafted prayer. What makes your prayers valuable is not the words themselves, but the heart behind them, your desire to connect with me, to seek my will, to invite me into your life. Your prayers are precious because they create an intimate bond between us. When you pray, you are inviting me into the deepest parts of your life, sharing your joys, your sorrows, your fears, and your dreams. This vulnerability and openness touch my heart deeply. It allows me to draw close to you, to comfort you, to guide you, and to shower you with my love. I want you to know that even the prayers you think are imperfect or inadequate are precious to me. The times when you struggle to find the right words, when your thoughts feel scattered, when all you can do is sigh, these too are treasured. For in these moments, my spirit intercedes for you, translating the deepest longings of your heart into perfect prayer. Your prayers are precious because they align your heart with mine. As you pray, you begin to see things from my perspective, to desire what I desire, to love what I love. This alignment is a beautiful process, one that transforms you from the inside out. It's through prayer that you become more fully the person I created you to be. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. Remember that your prayers are not just precious in the moment they are spoken, but they continue to have value long after. I hold on to your prayers, allowing them to unfold in my perfect timing. The prayer you offered years ago may be bearing fruit in your life today in ways you don't even recognize. Trust that no prayer is ever wasted or forgotten. Your prayers are precious because they are an act of worship. When you pray, you are acknowledging my sovereignty, my goodness, my power. You are placing your trust in me, declaring that I am worthy of your faith and your devotion. This act of worship brings me great joy and glorifies my name. Understand that your prayers are precious not because you have to earn my love or attention, but because you already have it. Your prayers are in response to the love I've already lavished upon you. They are the natural outflow of a heart that has been touched by divine grace. I want you to grasp that your prayers are precious not just to me, but they add value to the world around you. When you pray for others, when you intercede for your community or for situations in the world, you are participating in my work of redemption and restoration. Your prayers have power to bring light into darkness, hope into despair, healing into brokenness. Your prayers are precious because they are a reflection of your unique relationship with me. No one else can pray exactly like you do, because no one else has your specific experiences, your perspective, your heart. Your prayers are as unique as your fingerprint, a beautiful expression of who you are and who I created you to be. As you continue to unlock the joy that comes from understanding how precious your prayers are to me, let this truth sink deep into your heart. Let it encourage you to pray more freely, more honestly, more frequently. Let it remind you of your immense value in my eyes and the profound impact your prayers can have. Remember, beloved, that every time you pray, you are offering something of immense worth to me. Your prayers are treasures that I cherish, pearls of great price that I hold close to my heart. As we continue this journey together, let the knowledge of how precious your prayers are to me fill you with joy and inspire you to keep seeking me in prayer. My dear one, as you begin to grasp how precious your prayers are to me, I want you to understand this vital truth. I hear every word you speak. Not a single syllable escapes my attention. Every prayer, whether spoken aloud or whispered in the silence of your heart, reaches my ears with perfect clarity. When I say I hear every word, I mean it in the fullest sense. I don't just hear the sounds you make or the thoughts you form. I hear the intention behind your words, the emotions that color them, the hopes and fears that shape them. I hear not just what you say, but what you mean to say, even when words fail you. Understand that when you pray, you are not shouting into a void or speaking to an indifferent universe. You are communicating directly with me, the Creator who knows you intimately and loves you completely. Every word you utter is received with attentive care, with a love that surpasses human understanding. I hear your words of praise and thanksgiving, and they bring me joy. When you express gratitude for the blessings in your life, when you acknowledge my goodness and faithfulness, I delight in your words. They are like sweet music to my ears, a melody of love and trust that touches my heart. I hear your words of petition and supplication. When you bring your needs before me, when you ask for help or guidance, I listen intently. No request is too big or too small for my attention. Whether you're praying for healing, for provision, for wisdom, or for the strength to face another day, know that I hear every word and I respond with perfect love and wisdom. I hear your words of intercession for others. When you pray for your loved ones, for your community, for the world, I take note of every name, every situation you bring before me. Your prayers of intercession partner with my love to bring about transformation and healing in the lives of others. Never underestimate the power of these prayers. They are instrumental in my work of redemption and restoration. If you want God's grace always upon you, then please consider to support our ministry by clicking Thanks button. I hear your words of confession and repentance. When you come to me with a contrite heart, acknowledging your mistakes and seeking forgiveness, I listen with compassion. These words of honest confession open the way for my forgiveness and healing to flow freely in your life. Know that I always respond to genuine repentance with grace and mercy. I hear your words of lament and sorrow. When life's burdens become too heavy to bear, when grief overwhelms you, when injustice and pain surround you, I hear your cries. Your words of lament are not signs of weak faith, but of deep trust. They show that even in your darkest moments, you turn to me. I hear these words and I draw near to comfort and strengthen you. I hear your words of doubt and questioning. When you struggle to understand my ways, when you grapple with difficult truths, when you honestly express your uncertainties, I do not turn away. Instead, I lean in closer, listening to your questions with patience and love. Your doubts do not diminish my love for you. They are opportunities for me to reveal myself more fully to you. I hear your words of anger and frustration. When life doesn't make sense, when you feel let down or betrayed, when circumstances seem unfair. I hear your raw, honest emotions. Do not be afraid to express these feelings to me. I can handle your anger, your disappointment, your confusion. I listen without condemnation, always ready to offer comfort and perspective. I hear the words you struggle to form. When emotions overwhelm you, when pain clouds your thoughts, when you can't find the right words to express what's in your heart, I still hear you. In these moments, my spirit intercedes for you, translating your groans and sighs into perfect prayer. Even when you feel most inarticulate, know that I hear and understand. I hear the words you're afraid to speak, the deepest longings of your heart, the secret fears that keep you awake at night, the dreams you hardly dare to voice. I hear them all. You can be completely honest with me, holding nothing back. I already know what's in your heart, and I long for you to share it with me openly. I hear your words of love and devotion. When you express your love for me, when you commit yourself to following my ways, when you choose to trust me despite difficult circumstances, I hear every word. These declarations of faith and love are precious to me, strengthening the bond between us and bringing joy to my heart. I hear your words of surrender and submission. When you lay down your will and seek mine, when you offer yourself fully to my purposes, I hear your commitment. These words of surrender open the way for me to work powerfully in your life, aligning your desires with my perfect plan for you. Remember, beloved, that I hear not just the words you speak, but the words you live, your actions, your choices, your attitudes. These too are forms of prayer that I hear clearly. Let your life be a continuous prayer, a constant communication with me through both words and deeds. As you go through your day, be aware that I am always listening. Whether you're in a formal time of prayer or going about your daily tasks, you can speak to me at any moment. I am always attentive, always ready to hear from you. Let this awareness bring you comfort and confidence, knowing that you are never alone, never unheard. Take joy in the knowledge that I hear every word you speak. Let it encourage you to pray more boldly, more honestly, more frequently. Let it remind you of the intimate relationship we share, where no thought or feeling is too small or insignificant to bring before me. As we continue this journey together, let the truth that I hear every word sink deep into your heart. Let it transform your prayer life, filling it with new vitality and expectation. For in hearing your every word, I invite you into a dialogue of love that will bring you lasting joy and peace. My precious child, now that you understand how I treasure your prayers and hear your every word, I want you to embrace this beautiful truth. You can let your heart be light. The burdens that weigh you down, the worries that cloud your mind, the fears that constrict your spirit, you can release them all to me. Share this video with up to 3 people if you need God's presence. Letting your heart be light doesn't mean ignoring the challenges of life or pretending that difficulties don't exist. Rather, it means trusting me so completely that you can face life's ups and downs with a spirit of peace and joy. It means knowing that no matter what comes your way, I am with you, I hear you, and I am working all things together for your good. When I invite you to let your heart be light, I'm calling you to a life of freedom. Freedom from the need to control everything. Freedom from the burden of trying to earn my love. Freedom from the weight of past mistakes and future worries. This lightness of heart. When I invite you to let your heart be light, I'm calling you to a life of freedom. Freedom from the need to control everything. Freedom from the burden of trying to earn my love. Freedom from the weight of past mistakes and future worries. This lightness of heart comes from resting in my love and trusting in my care for you. Understand that letting your heart be light is not a one-time decision, but a continual choice. Each day, each moment, you have the opportunity to cast your cares upon me, to exchange your heavy burdens for my light yoke. As you practice this, you'll find that lightness of heart becomes your natural state, even in the face of challenges. Letting your heart be light allows you to experience joy more fully. When you're not weighed down by worry and fear, you're free to notice and appreciate the beauty and blessings that surround you. You're able to laugh more freely, to love more deeply, to live more abundantly. This is the life I desire for you, a life marked by joy and peace. Remember that letting your heart be light doesn't mean you'll never feel sadness or pain. Life in this world includes difficulties and sorrows. But when your heart is light, you're better equipped to navigate these challenges. You can face them with hope and resilience, knowing that I am with you and that these troubles are temporary in light of eternity. As you let your heart be light, you'll find that your perspective changes. Things that once seemed overwhelming become manageable when viewed through the lens of my love and power. Problems that appeared insurmountable become opportunities for growth and for witnessing my faithfulness. This shift in perspective is liberating, allowing you to approach life with confidence and peace. Letting your heart be light also impacts how you relate to others. When you're not burdened by worry and fear, you have more capacity to love and serve those around you. You're able to extend grace more freely, to forgive more readily, to empathize more deeply. Your lightness of heart becomes a blessing not just to you, but to your entire community. Understand that letting your heart be light is an act of faith. It's choosing to believe that I am who I say I am, that my promises are true, that my love for you is unfailing. As you exercise this faith, you'll find it growing stronger, enabling you to trust me more fully and to experience even greater freedom and joy. I want you to know that letting your heart be light pleases me. It's an expression of your trust in me, a declaration that you believe I am good and that I am in control. When you choose to let go of your burdens and embrace the lightness I offer, it brings joy to my heart. It allows me to work more freely in your life, to guide you more clearly, to bless you more abundantly. As you practice letting your heart be light, be patient with yourself. There may be times when old worries creep back in, or when new challenges threaten to weigh you down. In these moments, remember that I am always ready to lift your burdens. Return to me in prayer, remind yourself of my promises, and choose again to let your heart be light. Letting your heart be light opens you up to new possibilities. When you're not constrained by fear and worry, you're free to dream bigger, to take holy risks, to step out in faith. You're able to say yes to the adventures I have for you, knowing that whatever comes, I am with you and I will provide all you need. Remember that letting your heart be light is not about ignoring reality or avoiding responsibility. It's about facing life with the confidence that comes from knowing you're deeply loved, fully accepted, and continually supported by the Creator of the universe. It's about living from a place of security in my love rather than from a place of fear and anxiety. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. As you let your heart be light, you become a powerful witness to my love and grace. Your joy, your peace, your ability to navigate life's challenges with hope and confidence. These speak volumes to a world often burdened by fear and despair. Your light heart becomes a beacon, drawing others to the source of your peace and joy. Beloved, I invite you to embrace this lightness of heart fully. Let it permeate every aspect of your life, your thoughts, your emotions, your relationships, your work, your dreams. As you do, you'll find yourself walking in greater freedom, experiencing deeper joy, and reflecting my love more clearly to the world around you. My cherished one, as you learn to let your heart be light, I want you to grasp this profound truth. I know each whisper of your heart, every quiet longing, every unspoken prayer, every silent cry. I am aware of them all. Nothing is hidden from me, and nothing is too subtle for my loving attention. When I speak of knowing each whisper, I'm referring to more than just the thoughts you consciously direct towards me. I know the deepest stirrings of your soul, the wordless groans of your spirit, the desires you hardly dare to acknowledge even to yourself. I hear them all with perfect clarity and receive them with perfect love. Understand that these whispers of your heart are a form of prayer. They are intimate communications between your spirit and mine, often more honest and raw than the words you speak aloud. These whispers reveal the true state of your heart, your authentic self stripped of pretense and performance. And I cherish each one. I want you to know that even when you feel unable to pray, when words fail you and you don't know what to say, your heart is still whispering to me. In moments of overwhelming joy or crushing sorrow, when emotions are too intense for words, your heart whispers, and I hear. I understand. I respond with love. These whispers of your heart often reveal your deepest needs and desires. Sometimes they express longings you're not even fully aware of, the need for love, for purpose, for healing, for connection. As I hear these whispers, I begin to work in your life, often in ways you won't immediately recognize, to meet these deep needs and fulfill these holy desires. Know that the whispers of your heart are precious to me because they are uniquely yours. No one else can whisper to me quite the way you do. Your whispers reflect your personality, your experiences, your unique relationship with me. They are an expression of the beautiful, one-of-a-kind person I created you to be. I want you to understand that I not only hear these whispers, but I keep them. Like a loving parent treasuring every word of their child, I hold on to each whisper of your heart. They are sacred communications between us, part of the ongoing dialogue of our relationship. Nothing is ever lost or forgotten. These whispers of your heart often reveal your true priorities and values. They show what truly matters to you, what you're willing to sacrifice for, what you're devoted to. As I hear these whispers, I gently guide you, helping to align your heart more fully with my will and purposes for your life. Know that even the whispers you're ashamed of, the ones that reveal your weaknesses or struggles, are received with love. I don't recoil from your imperfections or turn away from your battles. Instead, I draw near, offering grace, strength, and transformation. Your vulnerability in these whispers opens the way for my power to work more fully in your life. I want you to realize that often, the whispers of your heart reveal faith that's deeper than you realize. Even in moments when you feel doubt or fear on the surface, your heart may be whispering its trust in me. These whispers of faith, however faint, are powerful. They invite my presence and my work in your life. Understand that as you become more aware of these heart whispers and my attention to them, your relationship with me will deepen. You'll find yourself more attuned to my voice, more sensitive to my leading. You'll discover a new level of intimacy in our communication, a beautiful dance of whispered prayers and gentle responses. Share this video with up to 3 people if you need God's presence. Know that the whispers of your heart often carry seeds of destiny, the dreams that stir in your soul, the burdens you feel for others or for particular causes, the gifts and passions that bring you joy. These whispers often point towards the unique calling I have for your life. As you share these whispers with me, I nurture these seeds, helping them to grow and flourish. I want you to grasp that knowing each whisper of your heart allows me to guide you with incredible precision. Because I understand the deepest longings and motivations of your heart, I can lead you perfectly, bringing opportunities and challenges that will help you grow, fulfill your purpose, and experience the abundant life I have for you. Remember that the whispers of your heart are not bound by time or place. Whether you're in a formal time of prayer or going about your daily tasks, whether you're alone or in a crowd, whether you're experiencing triumph or trial, your heart is always whispering to me, and I am always listening. Beloved, take comfort in the knowledge that I know each whisper of your heart. Let it free you to be fully yourself with me, holding nothing back. Let it encourage you to cultivate a rich inner life of prayer, knowing that even your quietest thoughts are heard and treasured. And let it fill you with awe at the depth of intimacy we share, a closeness that goes beyond words to the very whispers of your soul. My precious child, as you begin to understand how I know each whisper of your heart, I want you to grasp this beautiful truth. Every sigh is treasured by the divine. Those moments when words fail you, when emotions overwhelm you, when all you can do is sigh, these two are precious forms of communication between us. When I speak of sighs, I'm referring to more than just audible exhalations. I'm talking about every wordless expression of your heart, every moment of speechless awe at the beauty of creation, every silent groan of frustration, every quiet exhalation of contentment, every unspoken feeling of longing or loss. Each of these sighs carries meaning, and each is treasured by me. Understand that your sighs often express what words cannot. They communicate the depths of your emotions, the intensity of your experiences, the complexity of your situations in ways that language sometimes fails to capture. And I, who know you intimately, understand perfectly what each sigh means. I want you to know that your sighs of joy and wonder bring me delight. When you're moved by a beautiful sunset, when you're touched by an act of kindness, When you're filled with gratitude for my blessings, your sighs of appreciation are like sweet incense rising to me. They are expressions of worship that I treasure. Equally, your sighs of sorrow and pain are precious to me. When life feels overwhelming, when grief weighs heavy on your heart, when injustice or cruelty in the world leaves you speechless, these sighs of lament are treasured by me. They demonstrate your trust in bringing your pain to me, and they move my heart with compassion. Know that even your sighs of frustration and anger are valued by me. When you're struggling with unanswered questions, when you're facing seemingly insurmountable obstacles, when you're grappling with the imperfections of life in a fallen world, these exasperated sighs are received without judgment. I understand the heart behind them, and I respond with patience and love. I want you to understand that your sighs of longing are especially dear to me. Those moments when you yearn for more of me, more purpose, more love, more justice in the world, these sighs reveal the holy discontent I've placed within you. They are often the stirrings of my spirit, inviting you into a deeper walk with me and a fuller participation in my purposes. Remember that your sighs of weariness are also treasured. When you're exhausted from the demands of life, when you're drained from battling temptation, when you're tired of waiting for prayers to be answered, these sighs of fatigue are received with tender care. They invite my strength to sustain you, my peace to refresh you. Know that even your sighs of contentment bring me joy. Those quiet moments of satisfaction, when you're simply resting in my love, when you're enjoying the simple pleasures of life, these peaceful sighs are treasured by me. They reflect the rest and abundance I desire for you. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. I want you to grasp that treasuring your sighs is part of how I treasure you. Each sigh is a unique expression of who you are, a glimpse into your heart, a moment of raw honesty between us. By valuing these sighs, I'm showing you that every part of you matters to me, not just your words or actions, but your innermost feelings and reactions. Understand that my treasuring of your sighs means that nothing is wasted in our relationship. Even when you feel you have nothing to offer, when you're too tired or overwhelmed or confused to form coherent prayers, your sighs are still communicating with me. They are still drawing us closer, still inviting my presence and work in your life. Know that treasuring your sighs is part of how I comfort you. When you sigh from the depths of your being, pouring out wordless emotion, I draw near. I collect each sigh, holding it close to my heart, responding with love, comfort, and care tailored perfectly to your need in that moment. I want you to realize that by treasuring your sighs, I'm inviting you into deeper intimacy with me. I'm encouraging you to bring every part of yourself, even the wordless, formless parts, into our relationship. This level of openness and vulnerability leads to profound connection and transformation. Remember that my treasuring of your sighs is a reminder of my constant presence in your life. In every moment, whether consciously or not, your heart is sighing to me, and I am always there, always listening, always treasuring these intimate communications. You are never alone, never unheard, never overlooked. Beloved, let the knowledge that I treasure every sigh bring you comfort and freedom. Feel free to express yourself to me in whatever way comes naturally, whether through words or wordless sighs. Know that each expression is received with love, understood perfectly, and treasured eternally. This is the depth of intimacy I invite you into, a relationship where even your sighs are sacred communications treasured by the divine. My cherished one, as you embrace the truth that every whisper and sigh is known and treasured by me, I want you to understand this vital reality. I am guiding you. Every step of your journey, every twist and turn of your path, is under my loving direction. My guidance is constant, personal, and perfectly tailored to lead you into the fullness of my plans for your life. When I say I am guiding you, I don't mean that I'm controlling your every move like a puppet master. Rather, I am providing wisdom, opening doors, closing others, and gently steering you towards the best path. My guidance respects your free will while inviting you into a life aligned with my perfect will for you. Understand that my guidance comes in many forms. Sometimes it's clear and unmistakable, a strong conviction, a dramatically answered prayer, a divine appointment that couldn't be mere coincidence. Other times, it's subtle, a gentle nudge, a quiet whisper to your spirit, a gradual shifting of your desires to align with mine. Learn to recognize and respond to both. I want you to know that my guidance is always rooted in love. Even when I lead you through challenging situations or ask you to make difficult choices, it's always for your ultimate good and growth. Trust that I see the bigger picture, that I'm working out a beautiful plan that goes beyond what you can currently see or understand. Remember that my guidance is ongoing. It's not just for the big decisions in life, but for every moment of every day. I am constantly communicating with you, through my word, through circumstances, through the counsel of wise believers, and through the gentle promptings of my spirit within you. Stay attuned to my voice in all these areas. Know that my guidance is personal. I don't lead you in exactly the same way I lead others, because my plan for you is unique. I take into account your personality, your gifts, your experiences, and your current circumstances. Trust that the way I'm guiding you is perfectly suited to who you are and who I'm shaping you to be. I want you to understand that following my guidance requires trust and obedience. There will be times when my leading doesn't make sense from a human perspective, when it requires stepping out in faith into the unknown. In these moments, remember my faithfulness in the past and trust that I am working all things together for your good. Share this video with up to 3 people if you need God's presence. Realize that my guidance often unfolds gradually. While there may be moments of sudden clarity or dramatic direction, more often my guidance is revealed step by step. I may not show you the entire path at once, but I promise to provide what you need to know for the next step. Trust me in this process, knowing that each step of obedience leads to greater clarity. Know that my guidance includes times of waiting. When you feel stuck or unsure of the next move, it may be that I'm calling you to wait, to be still and know that I am God. These seasons of apparent inaction are often rich times of growth, preparation, and deepening trust. Don't rush ahead of my timing. Trust that I am still guiding even in the waiting. I want you to grasp that my guidance is not just about destination, but about transformation. As I guide you, I'm not merely leading you to do certain things or go certain places. I'm shaping your character, developing your gifts, deepening your faith, and conforming you to the image of my Son. Every step of the journey is part of this transformative process. Understand that my guidance often leads you into partnership with me in my work in the world. As I direct your path, I'm not just concerned with your personal fulfillment, but with how your life can be a channel of my love and grace to others. Be open to the ways I might guide you to serve, to give, to make a difference in the lives of those around you. Remember that my guidance is always available, but it requires your attentiveness and responsiveness. Cultivate a habit of seeking my direction in all things, big and small. Develop a listening heart, one that's quick to hear and obey. As you practice this, you'll find yourself more and more in step with my perfect will for your life. Know that even when you miss my guidance or make mistakes, I am still directing your path. My love and my plans for you are not thwarted by your missteps. I am able to redeem every situation, to bring good out of every circumstance. So don't be paralyzed by fear of making wrong choices. Instead, trust in my grace and my ability to guide you back to the right path. I want you to understand that my guidance often comes through the counsel of others. I have placed you in a community of believers for a reason. Be open to the wisdom and advice of those who are walking closely with me. At the same time, always test this counsel against my word and the inner witness of my spirit. Realize that as I guide you, I'm often leading you into deeper waters of faith. I may guide you to step out of your comfort zone, to take on challenges that seem beyond your abilities. This is not to overwhelm you, but to stretch you, to help you grow, and to show you the power of my strength working through you. Know that my guidance includes times of rest and refreshment. I am not a harsh taskmaster, driving you relentlessly. I guide you to green pastures and still waters, providing times of restoration for your soul. Learn to recognize and embrace these seasons of rest as part of my loving guidance in your life. I want you to grasp that my guidance is intimately connected to your prayers. As you bring your decisions, your concerns, your dreams before me in prayer, I respond with direction and wisdom. The more you cultivate a life of prayer, the more attuned you'll become to my guiding voice in your life. Understand that sometimes my guidance comes through closed doors as much as through open ones. When I prevent certain paths or opportunities, it's not to frustrate you, but to protect you and to keep you aligned with my best plans for your life. Trust that my no is as much a part of my guidance as my yes. Remember that as I guide you, I'm leading you towards a purpose far greater than personal success or comfort. I'm guiding you into a life of significance, a life that reflects my character and advances my kingdom. Keep this bigger picture in mind as you follow my leading, knowing that your journey has eternal significance. Know that my guidance is often progressive. As you faithfully follow the light you have, I provide more light for the path ahead. Don't be discouraged if you can't see the entire journey laid out before you. Trust me to reveal each step as you're ready for it. I want you to realize that my guidance is always in harmony with my word. I will never lead you to do something that contradicts the principles and commands in Scripture. Make my word a lamp to your feet and a light to your path, using it as a constant reference point as you seek to follow my guidance. Understand that following my guidance brings deep peace and joy. Even when the path is challenging, there's an underlying assurance that comes from knowing you're in the center of my will. This peace is a confirmation of my guidance, a sign that you're on the right track. Beloved, embrace the truth that I am guiding you. Let it fill you with confidence and hope. You are not alone in navigating the complexities of life. I, the creator of the universe, the one who knows the end from the beginning, am personally directing your steps. Trust in this guidance, follow it faithfully, and watch in wonder as I lead you into the fullness of my plans for your life. My precious child, as you trust in my guidance and follow my leading, know that I am guiding you towards everlasting happiness. This happiness is not the fleeting emotion that the world offers, but a deep, abiding joy that comes from being in perfect harmony with my will and experiencing the fullness of my love. When I speak of everlasting happiness, I'm referring to a state of being that transcends your current circumstances. It's a joy that remains steady through life's ups and downs, a peace that surpasses understanding, a contentment that comes from knowing you are deeply loved and have an eternal purpose. Understand that this everlasting happiness is not something you have to wait for in a distant future. While its fullest expression will be realized in eternity, you can begin to experience it now as you walk closely with me. Each step of obedience, each moment of surrender, each choice to trust in my love brings you deeper into this happiness. I want you to know that the path to everlasting happiness often looks different from what the world tells you will bring fulfillment. It's not found in accumulating possessions, achieving status, or indulging in temporary pleasures. Rather, it's discovered in knowing me deeply, loving others sacrificially, and living out the purpose for which I created you. Remember that everlasting happiness is intricately connected to your relationship with me. As you grow in intimacy with me, as you learn to hear my voice more clearly and trust my heart more fully, you'll find yourself stepping into a joy that is not dependent on external factors. This is the happiness that I desire for you. Know that the journey to everlasting happiness involves transformation. As I guide you, I'm also changing you, molding your character to reflect mine, aligning your desires with my will. This process isn't always comfortable, but it leads to a depth of joy and peace that nothing else can match. I want you to understand that everlasting happiness doesn't mean an absence of difficulties or sorrows in this life. You will face challenges, experience loss, and feel pain. But in the midst of these, you can still know a foundational joy and peace that comes from being secure in my love and confident in my promises. Realize that everlasting happiness is closely tied to living out your purpose. I've created you with unique gifts, passions, and experiences. As you step into the calling I have for your life, as you use your gifts to serve others and advance my kingdom, you'll experience a profound sense of fulfillment and joy. Know that the path to everlasting happiness is one of freedom. Freedom from the burden of trying to earn my love. Freedom from the tyranny of others' expectations. Freedom from the fear of the future. As you embrace my unconditional love and trust in my sovereign care, you'll find a lightness of spirit that is a key part of true happiness. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. I want you to grasp that everlasting happiness is not a solitary experience. It's meant to be shared in community. As you connect deeply with other believers, as you love and are loved, as you serve and are served, you'll find your joy multiplied. For you are part of my family, and in this family, you can experience a foretaste of the perfect communion that awaits in eternity. Understand that the happiness I'm leading you towards is dynamic and ever-deepening. It's not a static state that you achieve once and for all, but a journey of continual growth and discovery. Each new revelation of my character, each experience of my grace, each opportunity to love and serve brings fresh waves of joy. Remember that everlasting happiness is ultimately found in my presence. In this life, you experience glimpses of this through worship, prayer, and moments of intimate communion with me. But I am leading you towards an eternity where you will dwell in my presence continually, where joy will be unbroken and peace unending. Know that as I guide you towards everlasting happiness, I'm inviting you to be a beacon of hope and joy to the world around you. Your life, marked by deep and lasting happiness, becomes a powerful testimony to my goodness and the reality of my kingdom. I want you to realize that the happiness I'm leading you into is far greater than anything you could achieve on your own. It's a divine gift, a fruit of my spirit working in you. As you follow my guidance, you're stepping into a happiness that has been prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Beloved, embrace this truth. I am guiding you to everlasting happiness. Let it fill you with hope and anticipation. Let it strengthen you in times of difficulty. Let it inspire you to follow my leading with wholehearted devotion. For the joy that awaits you, both in this life and in eternity, is beyond anything you can ask or imagine. Trust in my guidance. Follow my path, and step into the everlasting happiness that I have prepared for you. Share this video with up to 3 people if you need God's presence. Amen.